Bebop, boop, beep beep, whistle whistle boop. Roughly translated from R2D2 speak, that means, welcome to SmegChris Review.
No, it didn't.
Oh, okay. It means Fred is a floating turd.
You can shut up too.
I've got two films to review, so let's get straight into it. Starting with television. I don't know if it's been showed outside of Britain, but Broadchurch was immense. Starring David Tennant, the story surrounds the death of an 11-year-old boy and the search for his killer. And I have to say, the acting was fantastic. And I don't just mean David Tennant, I mean all the actors. The mystery of who had done it was played out exceptionally well, and it had you guessing right up until the last episode. I kind of guessed who it was, but I was still unsure until the finish. In fact, the whole series gets a round of applause. Marvel are not letting up with their movies. A trailer for the second Thor film has just been released, and I have to say, it looks better than the first one. You can click here to take a peek for yourselves. Not much of the plot is really known, but it looks like Jane's going to visit Thor's home. I bet she is, wink wink.
Did you just wink too?
Okay, now on to the movie reviews. First, Oblivion. It stars Tom Cruise in a future after a war with aliens, which we have since won, yet the Earth can no longer sustain life. Or so we are told. The story does get complicated, and I did find myself losing the plot a few times. As it unravelled though, I soon realised what was happening, and then it just became predictable. It also stars Morgan Freeman, who is sorely underused and didn't seem to have that freedom to expand his character. But the film is decent and it warrants a viewing. Overall I give it a... and a cheeky smile.
You're smiling under that bandage, aren't you?
And finally the big film, Iron Man 3. I will say this from the off, it's quite simply better than the first one. There, I said it. It is an incredible film. It helps that the second film in the series wasn't very good, however it did have Avengers Assemble to live up to. But instead of trying to outdo it, they simply took what they learnt from that film and applied it here. I can't say enough good things about this film. It is a definite must-see. Shane Black proves that his writing is still one of the best. In case you didn't know, he wrote the original Lethal Weapon. And his direction isn't flashy or pretentious, it gets the job done right. And yes, something does occur after the end credits, but no spoilers here. I give this film a... and you know what? A thumbs up too.
Look! I can do that! Press a code!
Anyway, it's time for me to go, so until the next time, peace out. Percy, did you have to hit him so hard? Poor bugger. Fair enough. Starring David Tennant, the story centres around an 11-year-old boy who died. No, the death of an 11-year-old boy. I can't get deep, never mind. It also stars Morgan Freeman, who was just, wearing shoes. It looks better than the first... something like that. But instead of trying to outdo it, all they did was... It also stars Morgan Freeman, who is sorely underused, and it didn't seem that he had any expand... Starring David Tennant, the story surrounds his death... Not much is really known, but it looks like Jane is going to get to visit something. It also stars Morgan Freeman, who was sorely underused, and it didn't give him something... spandex, I think. Spandex. Oh no, spandex. Oh dear.